Hi there, lovely awakening beings and spiritual souls. My name is Jo Rose of jorose.com, numerologist and energy healer. In today's video, I want to share with you the personal year one. So what's in store for those on a personal year one in 2019? First, let's recap what 2019 is bringing us energetically. How do we do this? We add together 2 plus 0 plus 1 plus 9 equals 12. 1 plus 2 equals 3. So the energy of 2019 is a 3 energy. It's faster than 2018's 11-2 and it can be scattered, but it's certainly inspirational and self-expressive, highly creative, and it's a number to really be experienced and shared. Now, I'm looking at the personal year one. So how do you get to the personal year one? You would add together your day of birth, for example, 26, 2 plus 6 is 8, and your month of birth. In this case, I'm using August again. So 8 and 8 is 16, plus the 3 of the current year brings 19. 1 plus 9 is 1. So I will leave again the working outs below for you to work out whether this is your personal year or you're due to watch another one. However, please do watch because there's a lot of insight in all my videos, and perhaps your partner, children, work colleague or even boss has this particular life path number, and why not know where they're heading and be one step in front? I'm a firm believer that foresight is way better than hindsight. So let's get started with what we've got in store for this year. So what does the one energy bring? Well, after last year of the 9 energy of release and letting go, and it may have felt distressing, distraught, or highly emotional, or you could have been well ready to let go of many things. You will still be letting go in this month because January still has to make space. The energy still wants to make space for the new things. And so I often say, if you think about, you've got your land ready for sowing the seeds, because that's what this year is all about, sowing the seeds. And it's ready, but it's just not deep enough for the particular seed that you're sowing. So sometimes we still have to dig out a bit more earth, a bit more space for what we want to grow. So this year is 100% a fresh start, new beginnings, sowing seeds. It's about projects. And the projects can be work-related, home-related, career, business, study, health, relationships. It's all about a fresh start. This number, personal year one and personal month ones, are well aligned, ready for New Year's resolutions. Outside that, we're not all in the right frame of mind for this, and we have to prepare at the right time. Understanding numerology helps us prepare. So what else have you got? I want to say feel alive, feel like, I get it's going to be a struggle, and you think about the seed pushing and pushing through the top of the soil to get seen. This year, you may not be seen as much as you want. However, the energy of the 3 really does help you in that. But it's about sowing those seeds and laying the foundations. Be inspired and be inspiring. When you talk to people, really let your passion flow through what it is that you're sharing. Be determined and decisive. I get new starts, fresh starts can be a bit daunting, and it's about confidence and courage in this month. Think about the lion and its courage. Think about somebody you admire and their confidence. This is what it's about. It's about independence, standing on your own 2 feet, and using the 3 energy to be creative. The 1 energy is creative, but you've got double impact with this year's energy of the 3. As I said, there will still be things to let go, and you won't really have let go of the big things that perhaps are holding you back until you get into your 9 month, which I think for you is August time. So it's all about, throughout this year, we're still letting go, but we're not just letting go now, we're building. So let's have a look. January. keen to get started, but I want to say, build your relationships. Find the support, whether you're in a business, whether you're doing a new exercise regime, whether you're moving, whatever your new fresh starts are in a relationship. It's all about relationships this month. They are so important. Gone are the days when people sell, and now are the days when people buy. Relationship building is so, so important. And you are your own business. Forget having a business, whether you go to work, whether you're a domestic goddess or a stay-at-home dad, you still have to promote yourself. You still need to connect. So how you present yourself, your relationships are your biggest reflector. So look at your relationships and how they can support you. If you're joining something, join with a friend. If you're studying something new, look out to meet new people. Everyone is a reflection and a mirror of what you need to understand for your soul's progress. Life is not about working, it's about your soul's progress. Let's move on to February and the 3 energy. So get creative, be social, express yourself. It's very optimistic. Last month you may have been bouncing between optimism and pessimism. This month is very much more optimistic. However, there's always a however, and everything has two sides. The battery could not deliver power without the positive and the negative. So be careful of being scattered. Your emotions could run high. But if you are expressing yourself from your true inner core, then that is great. If you have a business, get creative with your website, get creative with your presentations, get creative with writing that book, get creative in anything that you can. And if it's not about a business, take time out to be creative. Go to somewhere and learn a new craft. Even down to cooking, be creative. So it's very creative for you in February. In March, we're looking for stability, steady structure. Build your foundations. You've got these great ideas and you were chomping at the bit to get going. You had a slow start to the year. You had a chance last month to socialize and connect again with people. Now it's time for work. Build that structure. Set the foundations. What is it that you want to do? The next month, April, is a 5 energy, and the 5 energy is like, bang, 180 degrees. Take stock of what's working and what's not working. Be direct, be daring, be bold, promote yourself, share your ideas. Yes, be careful who you share your ideas with, but if it's someone that can help you, somebody that's got an idea, somebody that you can work with, as again, when I say work, it's about all areas of your life, but just the main thing I want to say is be prepared for the unexpected. You may need to be more resourceful in April than you'd anticipated. Moving on to May and the 6 energy. With this full steam ahead, perhaps you have forgotten about your home environment, your family or your friends. The 6 energy is about community and healing. You do your most healing at home. If you have things to do in your home like decluttering, refreshing, making over, spring is in the air, being out in the garden, it is a time for home and community. In business or in relationships, be ethical. Be authentic, stand true to you, because what goes around comes around. And the more transparent we can be, the stronger our relationships are, the stronger our attraction of wealth and well-being is. The following month is, and I wish what did I get to? Was that May? So this will be June. So June, I get summer is kind of on the horizon and you want to get out there. You may find yourself retreating. A good time for a venturous holiday would have been in April. Now for more of a retreat type holiday would be in June because of the 7 energy. The 7 energy takes you inside. It's saying review, retreat, reflect. Perhaps you need to study something or train in something. There could be an event coming up. Yeah, I'm saying take time out and go and do it. Whether it's for your business or to keep you sane outside work and business. Perhaps you love to sing, you love to sew, you want to learn about how plants grow, you want to do interior design in your home, is a great time to take some time to study. Moving on, the following month, which is July, is an 8 energy. And the 8 energy, I'm saying, cement your vision on what's working. 8 is reward and recognition. I want to say, if you're good with money and you've got 8s in your numbers, then this is a good time to make money. If money is not something that comes to you naturally, be mindful of where you spend your money. Don't overindulge. It's the karmic balance number. What goes around comes around. So keep mindful of what you do throughout the year, because it always comes back and gets you in the 8th month. Some people say an 8th month doesn't bring reward and recognition. All it's done is bring trauma. I want to say, what have you been doing in that 8th month? Moving on to August, the 9. At last it's here. The end of an epicycle and the end of this 2 years where you've been releasing and letting go. The 9 is about forgiveness and transformation, completion. All the seeds that you've been sowing throughout this year, now finally just get rid of everything that no longer serves you and be ready. Forgiveness, when I talk about that, is there times when you want to forgive yourself? When we look at the way we talk to ourselves, we are what we eat. We are the words that we say, the words that we think. And look at your vocabulary. Is it uplifting or disempowering? Do you use the word should? Do you tell yourself off? Let it go and forgive yourself for doing these things. Now, moving on to September, we have a 1 energy, a 1 month in a 1 year. Those seeds that you've been sowing, look at them. Is it all taking you in one direction? And if so, this is the major seeds that you want to be sowing. Take note, be inventive, engineer your plans. This energy is, look at it and refresh it. This energy is full of creativity, optimism, determination, focus. This is an energy to really know where your next 9 years are going. So take on board what it is that you want. Step out, be independent, but don't step on people. You know, you've been building a relationship, you've been sharing your emotions, you've been authentic. Look around you. Are you creating a team of people to pull you forward, to support you as you move on? On to October and the 2 energy. October always gives us the taster of next year, and it's where our year started. So we're back to this 2 energy, relationships again. Intuition. If you've been following your numbers, you must be coming more in the moment, more in line to who you are and what you want. It's highly an intuitive month, and if something doesn't feel right, it generally isn't. So take note and follow through on your insights. If it doesn't feel right, get more information. If it feels a little bit scary, but you know it lights you up, we want to go forward with it. How are your relationships? Are you still building them? Are you still working on them? Are they still reflecting? Everybody, whether they cause you distress or cause you joy, is teaching you something about you. Use this month to really understand your relationships. It will set you up well for the following year, which is all about relationships. It's a slow year. The 2 energies about patience and patience brings wisdom. That's what I want to say. Patience brings wisdom. Moving on to November, we've got the 3 energy. Wow, we're back with the universe again. Get there, get creative, socialize, mix, mingle, start sharing your ideas, tweak your website, be creative again. Beware of scattering and look at the lead balloons that you were chasing. Just get rid of them. You want to be more focused. Yes, there's probably many things that you can do, but do the things that fulfill you, that light you up, that make you feel that every day is worth getting up for. Take time out and be entertained or entertained. You can afford to do this because in December, Even though December to most people is an entertaining month, for you, it's back with a 4 energy. This is a hard working energy. So all those seeds now, we really want to be building the foundations, working hard, setting up a plan, being organized. Set your plan through for next year, 2020. I know it seems so far away at the moment as we begin 2019, but 2020 will come before you know it. It's a time, cross your T's, dot your I's, put your RSJs in your building, otherwise it will fall down. Without the bits that take place underground, in the background, it doesn't work. I say to people when I'm teaching them, whether it be sewing, interior design, decorating, whatever it is, 80% is in the preparation, 20% is in the actual final pieces. When we do the 80%, the 4 energy, everything else just holds into place and is stronger and better. You have to have balanced your life. That's what it's all about. If you understand the numerology and the numbers, it's all about balancing, building one on top of the other. However, numbers come in from different areas, and the universe has been giving us a 3 energy. Depending on your life path, your expression number, your heart's desire, or even your personality number, that shows how you handle all these things. All I can do in these videos is give you a brief insight of the energy and the plan for the month. It's a plan for the year, month by month. It's a great year of fresh starts. It's a great year of big dreams. It's a great year to start new things. So if you really are looking for a whole new lease of life, you've kissed goodbye to the last 9 years, build new relationships, build your business, build your career, start new hobbies, study new things, look at your exercise, health, your diet and everything. It's a great year to set this up and make the next 9-year epicycle be the best one yet. Remember, it's your life, LYFE. Love yourself first every day. When you do this, you shine bigger, bolder, brighter and better. You become the inspiration, and this is the year about inspiring others by being true to yourself. If you've liked my video and you think it is helpful for you or anybody that you know, please share, as I would love to interact with other people and help them understand that this 11,000-year-old practice, I wasn't sure what I wanted to call it then, practice is so beneficial. Please leave a comment below if this wasn't your birthday, and we will sort out yours in due course. Thank you for subscribing, thank you for liking and sharing, and I'll see you in my next personal year video. Keep watching to find out which one it is. Thank you.